why does medical care waiver take your home?
So the concept here is that, the federal government pays a lot of money toward the Medicaid system. The state pays a lot of money too. Again, Mississippi, from a ratio standpoint, we pay about 20% or less, but it's still a lot of money. Every year when the legislature meets, the big two crisis items in the legislature are how to pay for Medicaid and education. These are big line items in our budgets. So the feds in the state say, it's not really fair that we then have someone buys a $500,000 home and dies and the kids just receive that. And so they had some means of being able to pay for that. In fact, there were some people that would really believe that you should be required to sell that home and apply that $500,000, spend that money down on your care before you actually qualify for benefits. But that's not what the law does, because you might get better and you might return home. And it's not really fair for you to be left homeless if we made you sell the home and spend all that money. So while you're in the nursing home, it's an exemption. But once you die, we're not really worried about you returning home anymore. And so Medicaid law says that any participant states must seek a recovery against the estate of anyone that received those benefits and died in a nursing home. Now, there's some exceptions for that. If they have a disabled child living at home or they have a spouse living at home, then those rules don't apply. But generally speaking, the rule is that if you received benefits in the nursing home from Medicaid and then you die, Medicaid goes after your assets and your estate. About the only thing that's going to be in your estate is going to be your home. Now, an automobile might be in your estate depending on how you titled it, because remember, that was an exempt asset. But generally speaking, that's a depreciating asset, and the cost of going after it may not even justify what's recovered. But a home generally would be. Homes retain their value, they go up in value, and so while we're not going to take the home from grandma, when she dies, we're going to go after her estate to recoup some of what we paid in. And that that recoupment usually is a home if they had one. And so that's really the reasoning behind that, why that rule exists. And all states have it. All states are required by federal law to have a Medicaid recovery and to seek that. And Mississippi has a part of the division of Medicaid that's what their job is Medicaid estate recovery.